Hi, welcome to your PLR template. This is a private label rights template, a Notion template that you can sell for a student planner. When I say PLR, that is private label rights. You can basically take this template and you can sell it. This template is for sale in my Etsy shop. You can purchase it over there. Once you purchase it, you can take this, modify it, and sell it as your own. You were given a commercial license when you purchased this template. If you were just looking for a student planner, I do sell this for personal use only. The price point is much lower. And you can grab that in my Etsy shop as well. This template is meant for students. There are semester overviews built into it, but it is meant to be a template that someone could use forever. It's perpetual, and it's really a great template that is involved for students. If you're selling Notion templates for the first time, it is necessary that you have at least a moderate knowledge of Notion and how to use it. Notion is easy to use. It's very, if you have any info, if you're tech savvy at all, you will be fine with it. And often questions are easily answered on Google, and Notion has a ton of support and a great community. I've been selling Notion templates for over a year now. This size of template, since it is geared towards students, I typically sold it in the $10 to $15 kind of price point for people. Some people do sell these for much more. It's really going to depend on your comfort level and what you're trying to do. I intentionally kept my price point low because it is geared towards students. But you don't have to do that, and you obviously can charge whatever you want. Some people do charge much more for their templates than I do. I do sell a version of this over on my Etsy shop if you ever wanted to see what it looked like. But this template is very stripped down, so you will need to add aesthetics. I highly recommend you use Canva. You add icons, you add images, and you make this look like someone is using it. You make it very aesthetic. You can even take themes. You can apply certain themes to it if you want to. And I also think it's a great idea to go into these databases and make mock entries. First thing you have here is your dashboard. You have buttons here that'll go your daily planner, weekly, monthly, and financial hub. Over here you have a task list. This first one's going to be your tasks. Right here you'll be able to filter and sort all of those. You'll have assignments, readings, migrated tasks, and your goal task list. Here you're going to have assignments and projects that will appear here, and as those are loaded into other parts of the planner, they will appear here. Academic lectures and readings are here. They'll be able to select their courses, a shopping list, a master calendar, a habit tracker. On this side we have a journal, a brain download, a meal planner, and a wellness tracker. The semester overviews are really the central part of this. This is where someone will be able to set up their courses. Right here, there's 5 mock courses listed. These can be duplicated. Here, this is the same database as you saw from the front, assignments and projects, reading and lectures. They'll be able to enter in the assignments. You see here how we did that. They'll be able to sort them by course here. Projects that are due this week and due this month. Down here we also have notebooks. If someone wanted to really use Notion just to keep all their notes for school, they certainly can do that. And here they can set up a routine. When you go into the individual courses here, you will see a place to embed a syllabus, to put a course description. Again, readings and lectures, notebooks, and quick notes. This will need to be filtered to whatever course this is. That same idea is going to exist here in the spring semester template, and this also can be if you have winter term, if you're going to summer school, whatever, you'll be able to edit this, but this is the same idea as the fall. Here, this is a planning hub. So typically here I insert instructions. So once you've built your template, it's a great idea to put instructions here. You can also put great ideas on how to use the template, and Notion AI is actually a great functionality to write journal prompts or something like that. It's a great place to do that. Here is just a daily planner. Then it's going to give someone a screenshot of their day, what assignments are due this week, what assignments they need to start this week, their reading and lectures, their daily tasks. These are buttons to all the other hubs. Here we can go to the weekly planner. Same thing, expanded out a little bit, filtered to show things for this week. And here we have a monthly planner for someone who wants to look out a little bit more. This has more links to more databases contained within the Notion template. Next up is the nutrition planner. This is a meal planner. This could be relevant to students or not. It depends. If they're someone who's living on campus and maybe not in control of what they eat, then they wouldn't necessarily need this. But I did include it. There's a recipe box here and a meal planner. Your meal planner is where you're going to put meals you're going to eat this week, and you're going to drag your recipes over. Here we have a perpetual grocery list, a meal planner, and the recipe box. Next up is a goal and project hub. This has a student inspiration hub so they can put inspiration here. This is a link to their same journal just with manifestation and reflection. Goal and project task list, so if they have long-term goals, they can list those here. Oops. And then here we have goal and projects. You can go here. There's actually a goal template built in. Within a lot of the databases, you will find templates built in within the databases already that you are free to use. This is my goal template. And just like I did there, I deleted them for you since this is a private license. Private label rights. I want you to be able to build this yourself, but it's a great idea to make entries into these databases to show people how to use them. Here you have a vision board. That's literally a blank board. The goal planner will appear here, and then here you have an inspiration hub. It's just a link to that inspiration database. The productivity hub is simply just a place where all of these databases live. So your task list lives here, notes, brain downloads, and your habit tracker live here. And then there are dedicated pages if you wanted to just access that single database. Bookshelf and reading tracker. So here we go. This is one of my favorite things I've ever built in Notion. Right here you can enter in books and you can put, to be read, I want to read this, my favorites, and it basically will sort them through here. So if you label something as a series, if you label something as a favorite, you can do that. And so we have Emma entered in here. We have the status of to be read. It's fiction. But depending on the status you read, if you've read it, if you're finishing, if you're currently reading, whatever, you can change it and it will sort that out for you. Also, if you check it as a favorite, it'll appear, and if you enter it as a series. Then here's Financial Hub. This is an involved Financial Hub. I will tell you, it is not quite as involved as the one in my Ultimate Planner. It does have a bit, but this here, you're going to have two main databases, which is your monthly finances and your monthly budget. Budget meaning you're deciding how much money you're going to spend a month. Finances, you're getting a little more micro into that. Here you can have income. This is going to be the same database as above. It's just going to be filtered to only show income, and same thing for expenses. You can track savings accounts here, and they can track accounts here. Here's the Wellness Hub. This Wellness Hub has a wellness tracker. When you go in here, you can enter anything, your mood, your focus, your exercise, and you can completely edit this up here. The idea being that once you check that and create it, you'll be able to check off what you did for yourself that day. You can do that right there. And if you ever want to delete, you go here and hit delete. Down here you have an exercise planner and log, so you have actually a template where you can enter in an exercise you intend to do, or you can log in how much you actually did work out. And then here you have a workout library. That workout library is where you can use Notion Web Clipper to clip workouts, or you can also type in your own workouts that you did. So if you click here, this is actually use Notion Web Clipper to clip in a yoga video. And there you go. And those separate databases are contained right here if someone just wanted to access the single database. And here you have a travel planner. This travel planner is more simplified than my other travel planner I sell. So if you're familiar with my Notion templates, this is not the big travel planner. This is a much more stripped down version for students. Here, inspiration and bucket list, a wish list for travel items, a calendar. They can put in their bucket list here. And then there is a much more simplified trip planner here. If you're interested in a much more complicated travel planner that I absolutely love, but it is a lot more involved. That is contained in my Ultimate Planner. And so that is it. After you enter all those things in, everything will populate within these databases. Most of these databases do appear a handful of times throughout the template. If you have any questions, let me know. You can always use the code YouTube50 in my Etsy shop to buy these templates, and it even applies to the private label rights templates, so that you can do these, set up your own shop, and start selling Notion templates on your own.